Adrach, Ishana, Heliawe. The warlock droned, hands splayed over the stasis-locked body of Rbute Gilliman. Taldir didn't even spare a glance, her own eyes locked on her father, tied to the surgical table. Macha was slowly rubbing the back of his hand, looking for a sign of life. Another warlock ambled up to them, gazing down at the resting Farseer. He will recover, Lady Macha, Lady Taldir. His mind was clouded by the taint of She Who Thirsts, but I don't even know what to call him. The human emperor managed to purge his mind of the ravishing of She Who Thirsts. Also, it seems that he managed to keep Lord Eldrad's mind clean of the dark craving that so infests our brethren of Camorra. Macha tried to smile, and couldn't quite do it.
I know that, Warlock. I can feel his mind intact. But why does he still slumber?
Your father was dropped into the pit of lust, Lady Macha. He's lucky he still has a soul at all. Taldir shuddered at the terse, clinical pronouncement.
When shall he awaken?
She asked, not taking her eyes off of her father's face. A day, perhaps more, lady. The damage to his eyes and ears was repairable, though it will be months before his sight returns fully. Optic nerves are delicate things. Avang, Toletima. The warlock administering the warp-guided healing to the still stasis-locked Gilliman stopped abruptly. The other warlock glanced over. Is something wrong, sister? The first warlock was silent for a long moment before looking up reverently. No, sister. There's nothing wrong. The human is almost healed. I just started.
Perhaps there was some truth to the rumor that he could heal himself in stasis,
Levi mused. Both warlocks jumped. He had been sitting in a chair by the wall the entire time, and neither had noticed. One spoke up quickly to cover his embarrassment. What? Heal naturally in stasis? That is impossible.
Many things are impossible for those who choose not to try,
Levi quoted.
He's a Primarch. What can't he do?
Eldrad emitted a tiny whimper at that point, saving the warlock further inconvenience. Macha said snap back to her father.
Father? Can you hear me?
His motion stilled, and his hands slackened. Macha looked up at the warlock in silent disappointment. The warlock shrugged. At least a day, Lady Macha. Perhaps you should rest. She stared at the masked warlock for a second longer, before turning back to Eldrad.
Yes. I'm no good bone weary.